Imagine this. Someone's talking to you. What they are saying fails to hold your attention. No matter how much you try, you drift off, trying to focus, trying to listen to them, trying to stay engaged, but you just can't. And then, suddenly, they say to you, "Listen, I have a secret that I have to tell you." Doesn't that immediately make you perk up? Well, today at the Creative Writing Lab, we're talking about exactly this, the power of secrets when it comes to reading and writing. Let's start with poetry. In her book, Poem Crazy, Susan Woodridge says, we need to write about what we know, which of course is what we did last week in the video. But we also must be open to mysteries, to secrets. She says that in poems, rather than just explaining things, we gather mystery, we explore mystery, we create mystery or secrets. Well, I am going to read to you two poems by the poet Naomi Shihab Nye. The first one is called, quite aptly, Secrets. So, here goes. One suitcase, only for secrets, tucked in the pouch pocket, pressed in the corners, one light and liquid suitcase, one glittering suitcase, filled with tiny unspoken tales. And I will carry it to the other side of the ocean. I will carry it so no one knows what I hold, because it is cargo, more precious than socks or pajamas, because a secret is a ticket, and without it, the trip would be too lonely. I love that last line. A secret, she tells us, is a ticket. Without it, a trip would be too lonely. Writing is a lot like this. Writing a story, a poem, anything that doesn't hold in it a mystery, a secret, waiting, asking to be uncovered, might be a little lonely. It might be a little stale. It might not be as enticing. Her next poem is called Hidden. If you place a fern under a stone, the next day it will be nearly invisible, as if the stone has swallowed it. If you tuck the name of a loved one under your tongue too long without speaking it, it becomes blood, sigh, the little sucked-in breath of air hiding everywhere beneath your words. No one sees the fuel that feeds you. Again, really powerful. We see here how secrets infuse our lives, daily as they may be. The same goes for writing and for poetry. Secrets bleed through into your words. They speak quietly. They whisper to your reader, "Come find me, come follow me." Nonfiction, memoir, relies on secrets too. Memoir gives us those details of life, intimacies, the heart of another person laid bare. We see how others survived catastrophe. We see how they built joy, but we don't see it just externally. We see it from the inside of their lives, their minds, their hearts. The memoirs that readers tend to love are the ones that offer confession, are the ones that give us something we wouldn't normally usually hear from a stranger. They give us the intimacy of being really familiar, of hearing something that's usually a secret. We get to hear from a stranger something that helps us see ourselves, a version of ourselves that is quiet, usually veiled, usually held back. Scandals, shocking tabloids, reality TV. They're successful partly because of this too. We crave the intimacy of a secret so badly as a society. Often we'll even settle for a false sense of it, as is offered through these sensational kind of headlines of celebrities and people we admire. We feel like we know them, know something about them when we read them. So last time we talked about writing what you know, and this time we're exploring secrets. Here's the beginning of a piece of flash nonfiction. It's called Shorthand and it's by Donna M. Magnotta. I'm going to read the beginning of it to you so you can see how to bring both into a narrative. The daily, the mundane, what we know, as well as an irresistible sense of a secret that is going to be revealed. All right. When I was 10 years old, I came across a note written in some kind of secret code. It contained a series of lines, some short, others long and wavy, some with just dots and dashes. The climate of my childhood home was changing. Storms were brewing, along with the morning coffee. My mom, usually upbeat, was now mercurial. If she misplaced her reading glasses or the car keys, she'd get teary-eyed. She was becoming secretive. I'd overheard whispered conversations to my aunt or her friend Marie. She and my father fought almost every time he was home, which wasn't much to begin with. "What's this?" I asked Mom, holding the secret note in my small hand. "Oh, that's just shorthand." "So you wrote that? What does it mean?" "Well, that's my business, not yours, Chicken Little." All right, I'll stop there. Eventually, as you can imagine, the narrator finds out what this secret is. And as she does, we discover more about her, her mother, her father, in some ways ourselves as well. In the end, we're left wondering, because of her, if some things shouldn't remain secrets. We discover this because the narrator does. In her specificity about her daily life, she creates a kind of universality. With that secret, she draws us in. She keeps us wondering with her child self, all the way up till the end when that secret is revealed. A deep desire for connection lies beneath both reading and writing memoir. Secrets bridge us. Secrets make for powerful narrative, especially when it comes to memoir. I find it difficult to think of a single classic piece of fiction, no matter what kind, that doesn't have a secret at the heart of it. As Kenny Cook puts it in his book, The Art of Disobedience, trust in the power of secrets. Create secret lives for your characters. A story without secrets is not a story. He goes on to say, our most cherished novels, stories, films, and plays are about secrecy and revelation. Narratives serve to explode the protagonist's secret life. Think of The Great Gatsby, think of Emma Bovary, Anna Karenina. He says, think of almost any Faulkner character, any Toni Morrison character. They all have secrets that drive them, that drive the narrative. Here's an excerpt from Toni Morrison's book, A Mercy. This book begins in mysteries, secrets, a confession, even though the narrator claims that it isn't a confession. Right? Don't be afraid. My telling can't hurt you in spite of what I've done, and I promise to lie quietly in the dark, weeping perhaps, or occasionally seeing the blood once more. But I will never again unfold my limbs to rise up and bare teeth. I explain. You can think what I tell you a confession, if you like, but one full of curiosities, familiar only in dreams. I'll stop here. She immediately draws us in. What are the promises she's making? She promised us mysteries and a secret, right? We don't know who the narrator is. We don't know who the you is being spoken to. But words like dark, confession, curiosities, dream immediately pull us closer. They tell us about potential intimacies. They tell us about depths of the human soul, about darkness, about shadow selves, secrets, that we're always drawn to, attracted to, and a little scared of. And fiction allows us to access them in some ways in a safer way than nonfiction does. That's why it's so appealing. Today's prompt is: write about a family secret, one that binds people together, one that threatens them as well. So as you can see, this prompt is good no matter what you write, whether it's fiction, nonfiction, or poetry. Again, write about a family secret, one that binds people together but also threatens their relationship. Set a 7-minute timer and let's begin. That's it. We're done. I think this was the first time in weeks I wanted to keep going after the timer was done, which is a really wonderful feeling. And so today, after I finish talking to you, I think I will keep writing, which is wonderful. Thank you so much for reading with me, for writing with me, for listening with me. I hope this was useful. I hope this was fun. And I hope that you are going to tell your readers, or just the page, either one is fine. I hope you're going to tell them some secrets. Have a wonderful week. I will see you in the daily prompts and next Monday with a video. Bye.